Hello everyone, welcome to today's topic, which is how to start a project. I'm Garland Colson, also known as Captain Time. So one of the first steps when you're going to start a new project is to first put aside the time that you're going to work for it. What days of the week will you be doing it? What hours? What blocks? Because if you don't set the time aside for that project, it's not going to get done. One of the steps I always take is to clear the decks. I get all the paper off my desk. I close all the tabs, all the windows, all the different programs I have open. I turn off my smartphone, and that way my desk and workspace and also my workspace on my computer is clear so that I can focus. Before you dive in and start to work on your project, you want to plan it first. A great tool that I love to use for planning is a mind map. A mind map's just a great way to brainstorm and plan out how you're going to work on a project. It's a great way to capture it. You can also drag any of these different trees over underneath each other, any of these different topics, so it works phenomenally well. It's one of the best tools I've found to very quickly brainstorm something. Projects are big, so sometimes it seems like we don't have enough time to work on it. So you want to break the project down into bite-sized chunks so you can handle it a little bit at a time. And then for each of those chunks, you want to put together what are all the different steps we're going to need to complete the project. And this would essentially be your to-do list. But to-do lists don't work all that well. They don't have priority levels. They don't have due dates. So I put my to-do list into a task management system. If you don't yet have a task management system, a couple I might suggest. Trello is a great one, very visual. You can create cards, you can create due dates, you can color code them, drag them around, you can assign them to people. Trello is a great free tool to get started if you don't have anything right now that you can use to manage your tasks. The task management system I use is Teamwork Projects, a little more robust, a little more powerful, gives me task templates, and I do training on both Trello and Teamwork Projects. So if you need help with either of these, let me know. So now you've got your plan in place, you've got all of your tasks set out in a nice task list program like Trello or Teamwork. The next step is to delegate all of those tasks that can actually be delegated to anybody. You want to delegate first before you actually start working on the tasks yourself, because by delegating first, the rest of your team is working and accomplishing things while you're working on your portion. If you don't delegate first, nothing's happening. You become the roadblock. Then you're going to start your work on this project. You're going to work on the first highest priority task that you couldn't delegate. Then you're going to go on to the next highest priority task, and so on. Just keep working through them, crossing them off your to-do list, off your task management system as you do them. Then you want to follow up regularly on the delegated assignments. So how well did your team do? And the great news is that with both Trello and Teamwork, you can see reports, you can see at a glance where all the tasks are and how they're being handled so that you're able to follow up quickly. But you want to make sure you follow up because you don't want one of those delegated assignments to be holding up the entire project if there's something that your team member couldn't get done. And then at that point, you repeat this for the next project. So that's the great way to just get started. It's a few tips on getting started on a project. For more help, contact me at captaintime.com and I'd be happy to help.